Okay, Assalamu alaikum everyone and good evening. My name is Aisha Al Balushi and I'm your host for today's GSO Female Recognition Series. It is the fifth series of recognition and we have a very unique guest with a very unique career today. But before we introduce her, let me remind you about the aims of this series. So first of all, we want to bring the spotlight on those amazing women with amazing career who we consider are the role models for our young females. And secondly, we want to recognize those great women for their achievement in serving our beloved country, Oman. So let's welcome our special guest, Nasrat Al Balushi.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. My
Alaikum
name is
salam.
Nasrat Al Balushi. Yeah, I'm delighted to be a part of this series, and thank you, GSO. Thank you, Aisha, for having me here tonight.
Thank you for joining us, Nasrat. It's a pleasure. We're really looking forward to this interview. So let me just give a short introduction about Nasrat. So Nasrat is working as a senior petrophysicist at Musandam Oil and Gas Company. She has a total of 26 years of working experience in 5 different companies, and I'm really interested to learn more about your experience with those companies. But before that, I would like to start first with your education. So around more than 26 years ago, you studied bachelor in Petroleum Engineering at Sultan Qaboos University. And I believe at that time, maybe there were not many females in this field. So what made you choose Petroleum Engineering?
Yeah, first of all, I will talk about what made me choose engineering. Actually, I'm a sort of person, I explore things. I love, doing things which are not common. And this is what brought me to petroleum engineering as well, because in the beginning, when I chose engineering, people thought, this lady must be, she's strange, how can she pick something which is not for ladies? Because the thought was there. And when I chose engineering, when I went to petroleum, it was another, shock for some people. But I got really into petroleum engineering because of it was appealing to me. It was very interesting to me because I was good in those sciences, which were petrophysics, physics and math, and that made me, directly choose the engineering. And when they did an introduction in the university about different types of engineering sections, we had those days electronic, and we had this mining, and we had computer, and we had civil engineering. So I felt like really attracted to petroleum engineering. When we did this introduction, they did it to us, and the ladies, all of them, they went to civil and electronic engineering. Nobody was there for petroleum. So I just, nominated myself. I said, I want to be a petroleum engineer. Then 2 of other ladies, they came to petroleum engineering as well. But nobody wanted to pursue a career in petroleum engineering. They did it in the beginning. They came, they studied, but they didn't work as petroleum engineers. It was only me that time. And in the beginning, it was it was very strange, and people didn't accept that. Like I did it, yeah. And there was lots of talk like, yeah, it will be difficult, and you will not complete it. You will be quitting all this, but nothing happened. Alhamdulillah, I did it, and I'm still in it. Yeah.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. It takes so much courage to make such a decision, and it seems that you had a bundle of it, mashallah. And then you did your postgrad in industrial engineering. So why this subject, and how different is it from PE?
Actually, I wanted to do master in PE as well. But because they have this condition, I should be freed from work for 2 or 3 days. I don't remember exactly, full days in a week. And being working, and I was the only petrophysicist in that area, in my section, it was difficult for me to ask for this advice. I couldn't even dare to ask them. I knew that there will no one will take over. So that's why I said, okay, let me try another section. The next was to petroleum engineering, is the mechanical engineering department. And when I went to this head of the department, he told me about industrial engineering, and he told me every good things about there were subjects like management, optimization, ergonomics, because I love ergonomics. If you're not happy sitting on your chair doing the work, you will never ever, do much of it. So that's why you have to be comfortable while sitting doing your work. So I was okay. I thought, oh, this is something new. Let me try it. As I told you, I always go and explore new things. And here, then the head of department was very happy, from my response, and he offered me that, at the same time to be accepted in the industrial engineering as a master's student, which good, which was really good.
Thank you very much. Actually, we learned today then about the industrial engineering as well for anybody who wants to apply. Okay, so now we can move into your working career. So you started working with PDO as a petrophysicist, and you worked for almost 13 years with PDO. So how do you describe your career with PDO?
My career to PDO provided me the pathway from, academic to industrial. I really, delighted that I was lucky to work for PDO that time, because here you come, you learn lots of things, you study subjects and all, but the real life matters, when you come to real life, real industry, here you started, seeing the company you're working for, how offering they are. So for me, I started as, after I studied petroleum engineering, when I came to PDO, I had, a mentor as a petrophysicist. Although, I wanted to do some other subjects, but the only mentor I could find, it was, petrophysicist. So I just started petrophysics. And again, I saw it interesting. So I wanted to continue. So I continued as a petrophysicist. And then later on, I got lots of courses to be a professional in my subject. And also I was, later on, I did this development plans, and where you just continue as a professional in your area. Later on that, even when I thought about moving to another company, PDO was in my CV, so I was welcomed. So all this, plus all of this, PDO provided me with lots of good colleagues who are really helpful until today. I have good connection with them, and we are still, talking, and I'm really proud that I still have those colleagues in my, circulation. So, which is really good, really good.
Very nice.
I'm really happy with my time in PDO. Yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
I had a good time. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. And maybe I totally agree with you, because I'm a proud PDO employee.
Shukran. Good.
Yeah, so then after that, you moved to Oman Oil, but that was not it. You spent 3 years with Oman Oil. Then you moved to MEDCOENERGI for 2 years. And after that, 6 years at DNO Oman. And finally, you started with Musandam Oil and Gas Company since last year, January. So as I mentioned to you earlier, I'm really interested to learn about your experience with those companies. What really made you move between those companies, and was it easy or difficult?
Okay, what made me move from PDO to Oman Oil? It was again another adventure. Actually, what I read from the profile of the company, they were doing assets inside and abroad. So I wanted to see, how these things work. Are their fields are exactly like us, or anything new I can learn from? So that's why I thought about it. So I just went for, a chat. And imagine Aisha was offered the job. I was just looking, just went to see, what they have and how they run those fields and all this. And I was offered the job. And I thought maybe they are laughing, but they took my email address. The moment I reached home, the offer letter was there. in my inbox.
Mashallah.
And then I went the second day, and I was talking to my colleague in video, and I told him I got such an offer, and then he said, "Why you don't consider it? You always look for things." I said, "Yeah, but I feel like I'm not ready yet." He said, "Come on, Nasrat, I know you. You can do it." And then I said, "Okay, let me give it a try." So I went the second day, and they showed me more, and I got really interested. And because they used to have this in Caribbean Sea and all this, they have lots of other projects. So I was interested, and I loved to Oman Oil. In Oman Oil, we were, looking after. I was the only, by the way, female. I forgot to tell you. Everywhere I go, I was the only female, surface member in the beginning. Later on, it will just change. It will grow up, and then I leave the company. So this is how it is. Even in PDO, when I joined gas team, it was no much ladies there, as in petroleum engineering. When I moved from there, lots of people came. So it's always like that. And then I started, me and a reservoir engineer. So we were going, traveling every time, and we are going abroad. Sometimes in 1 month, I will go do 3-4 trips. So it was a little bit tiring, but it was interesting. From Oman Oil, I got a cross posting to Denmark. Yeah,
Okay.
so I did some work for Denmark, Maersk company in Denmark. I was looking at the Russian logs, which is strange, right? Russian logs, they are the same logs, but they have different names in Russian. So it's the same log, but the Russian name is different. So I don't speak Russian. So for me, I didn't have a clue, how to to solve those things. But with time, I was appreciated that I completed the project in less time, and I did it the way they wanted, or even better. So I came back from Denmark back to Oman Oil, and then I got another cross posting to Medco. So I went to Medco for 2 years. When I came back again, I got another offer, actually 2 offers, which I took the DNO one because they were talking about this shale gas and all this interesting subjects. Again, it was, very tempting to me. So I said, yeah, okay, let's go for it. So I chose to DNO. After doing almost 6 years in DNO, the company left. The block was there, but the company finished their contract with the government. They left to, Norway again. So we didn't have another the company here. So we were inherited by OQ now, which is OOCEP in the beginning. Then we merged with OQ. So now we are part of OQ. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was like more of a pull from those companies. They pulled you, and you found the interest. That's why you joined them, mashallah.
Yeah, because they knew where to click, and it clicked with me.
Very nice. Proud to have you, mashallah. Okay, so if there is somebody out there who's thinking to move from one company to another, okay, and so what are the advantages and disadvantages they should think about before making the move?
Okay, Aisha, see, there is always advantages and disadvantages in anything we can do. Let's assume, because we think, our company has this problem. Maybe I will not get it in another company. It's always saying the grass on the other side is greener. It's not that. Okay, my company has a problem in one area, but another company may have a problem, but in different area. So don't, really be, that you are going to somewhere there is no problems. Oh, everything is smooth. No. The advantages I see, you will know, you'll learn new skills, you will meet new people, you will learn new ways of working, new environment, new energy. When you change the environment, you get, definitely you get the energy. But disadvantages is like you're starting from the beginning. You need to prove yourself, and maybe the perceptions you had in your mind, not there. Yeah. So accept, anything you see in your way. Expect anything you may, thought they don't exist. So go like, you're exploring as well. Don't think everything will be, really smooth and good and nice and beautiful. No. Every time, every company you go, you will learn something, and you'll know after, changing from one company to another for few companies, you'll understand that everywhere is the same exactly.
I see. And was it the first move made it more easier for you to do the next move? Like, is it only when you break
in
the first
in the
move?
beginning, the first move is difficult. I agree with you.
Okay.
Because there you just set your comfort there.
Okay.
But you're going out of your comfort to learn new skills, do new things. The way they're working is different. So it's basically, this is how it is. But in the beginning, it was difficult, especially for me, because I left very good colleagues, those days, and the environment I was in. But when I changed later on, the change was easier, I must say. Yeah.
Nice.
A lot. We used to
Very
it.
nice. Yeah, good. Thank you. So Nasrat, describe to us the environment in those companies. Were they supportive to you as a working mother?
They were supporting to me, but Aisha, again, I will say, you are the one who's making the decision. Like the work-life balance is not just you spend how many hours in work, how many hours with your family. You are the one to decide, is your family's in need that time for you, more than anything else. So you have to balance. And let's agree that we decided to work. So we have to give the work as much as we want to give to the family, because it is also, something we decided to do. So we were not forced. So it's you who make the decision. Yeah.
Okay.
Your kids may need you for some time there, when they're sick and all. But also, you are committed to a job. You are getting your salary out of it. You are recognized for it. So you have to be balancing between two. Just don't think, but the companies I was working, I'm lucky. They were really supportive. They were really good to me, and they were understanding. Yeah. So I had, yeah. The decision always is you.
It comes from us, huh? That's very wise.
Yes.
Thanks.
Yes.
Okay, so since you have been working also as a senior petrophysicist for several years, so I assume as part of your role was to coach others as well.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah?
Yeah.
So this is maybe more of a learning for myself and maybe for some others. So what advice you want to give to the young coaches who have just started coaching others? What are the things that a coach should focus on and consider while coaching?
Okay. Let me tell you. First of all, we have to be
Did you get my question, by the way?
We have dedicated time for coaching. Yeah. We have to coach, people, and give the time. We shouldn't be excusing ourselves for not having enough time to coach anybody. Aisha? Okay, coaching is, as I was saying, that we should have dedicated time for coaching, and also we have to, respect each other. We have to respect that, every people have a weakness, and and the strength. We have to recognize all this. So therefore, it's very important that we have to, understand each other and try to build that bond between us, so we can, understand and proceed with the coaching. And also the coaching should be in different aspects, and it shouldn't be that only technical. They should be more into personal and whatever advices they require. For me, I even tell them, whenever you have in life anything, you want to discuss and you want to say, just come back to me, and whoever I coach, they understand what I'm saying. They know that I still have the bond with them. We are still friends, and we still talk to each other from time to time.
So, how much patience a coach should have usually?
Sorry? Sorry, Aisha, can you repeat the question?
Yeah, I think there was an issue with the connection, but we were talking about the coaching, right? So,
Yeah.
have you mentioned probably about the patience element that a coach should have while coaching others?
Yeah, you should be patient. Definitely, should be patient, and you should understand that you went through that period as well, and you were not perfect when you came. So you have to remember those days. And when you try to recall those days, believe me, you will never ever be, that angry or upset with somebody. And again, I told you, that you have to see the weakness and the strength of the people you're coaching. Don't think they will come perfectly, and everybody has, maybe he or she will be less than you in something, but with their questions, they will open up a new thing, thinking for you as well. So it will give you the chance to go and learn and search for those things which you are not aware of. So coaching is like, not one way, it's two ways. You are learning as well. And again, you said patience. You will learn patience, you'll learn how to people and be cool, and how to take it from their perspective. It teaches, if you think about all this, believe me, you'll be really cool and you'll be understanding, and this will make that coachee very approaching to you, because if he or she will think that you don't have that boundary, to keep in between and be, really rude to him or her. So you'll be very easygoing. That make them come to you every time. Yeah.
That's
If
what we
you're
want.
really,
Yeah.
you're getting upset and you're not enough, not patient enough, you'll always get, this reluctant from the person, or maybe they will not
Very nice.
come to you again.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
nice. So since I'm one of them who have started coaching, and I always compare it to a mother's duty when she's teaching her kids how to walk, for example, or how to eat with a spoon. And we do need lots of, or the mother needs lots of patience because the kid may not learn it from the first time. So we have to keep coaching. We have to keep teaching them. Okay, Nasrat. So now, Nasrat, since you are now, I think almost 2 years in Musandam oil and gas company, what is
Yes.
next for you? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Okay, personally, I would like to be helping people, technically, because I have the patience to do so. I think so. Let me experience it more. Personally, yeah, I want to be somewhere where I can be of use to everybody, and plus academically, maybe I need to approach something else or study some more. Uh, yeah, I think this is how it is. 5 years from now, it's not, not a big, like not really long period, but this is how I want to approach it. I wish, some of the companies, they have somebody in that position where they can take care of the the new graduates and try to be with them, because they get really frustrated if they don't get enough attention. And everybody went through it. I know everybody went through it in the beginning. So I was in the video, I was always raising this point that we need somebody to take care of the graduate, because we don't want to put them down. When they're put down, we shouldn't expect them, to do better in the future, because they always, the reluctant will be there.
Yeah, correct. Nice. So one final question before we move to questions from the audience. What advice you would like to give to our young females in Oman?
Okay.
Who are in the start of their career or in the midway of their career?
Okay. Be patient. Ask questions. Yeah, ask questions. Because Aisha, sometimes we think, maybe if I ask, they will think she doesn't know anything. But believe me, none of us know everything. So ask questions. Always motivate yourself. Motivation, because you shouldn't wait for somebody to motivate you. You can go and buy for yourself. If you think that they really good, you should go and buy yourself something or treat yourself somewhere. This is how it is. Don't wait. Oh, and sometimes we complain we don't have enough training and all this. Go and read. No, we have Google and we have all this assets, around us. We can do. And don't, wait for your mentor to come to you. Oh, there should be a delegated mentor to you. No, you should go and approach people. Show them that you're interested. Show the patient. Yeah. Passion in you, show people, like, she's interested. Okay, I will give her some advice. I will do this for her. Because when people see you, you are really doing good and you're really serious about your career, you will see people are helping, and they're always helping. But you have to approach them. You have to, this is what I say to everybody. Don't ever wait for anybody to do something for you. Always go there. Do it yourself if you can. Otherwise, ask for help. Motivate yourself. Come on. Yeah, and know what you want, and know you have to be focused. You have to decide what you want and go for it. Go for it. Okay. Yeah. So this is how it is. If I see, I'm interested in this subject, I want to change from what I'm doing. It's not interesting to me anymore. Let's do it. Go ahead. Go and ask people. If they're not, helping you, you go and search and do your thing, your homework yourself. And believe me, you'll get the energy. You'll go do everything, and you will see the path is easier than what you thought. Easier than what you thought. Exactly. This is you. Yeah. It's your attitude. It's you. Yeah. Don't maybe ever think, somebody else. No, it's you, Aisha.
Yeah, if you want something, what usually maybe puts us down is the perception. Yeah, we think that nobody will help me, nobody will give me anything. So so we should still avoid that and go for it. Yeah,
you have to go. You have to go. You do your and if people have will see you doing this, they will follow you. Believe me, they will follow you, and they will know.
Thank you very much.
Know the secrets. What make you do all this. So never ever
very much.
Show people that you're frustrated or you have problems. Do it yourself. I always, in my work before in video, I was always happy and, laughing. Always my boss thought that I don't have enough to do. One day he told me, I think you are never stressed. I said, I'm stressed. Then why should I show you I'm stressed? Yeah, it's not it's me. I should manage. So
correct.
If I'm stressed, it shouldn't be everybody's problem. It's my problem. I will solve it the way it should be. Yeah.
I think thank you very much for those advices. I think they are really reflecting your personality, who is really outgoing. You like to experience new things. and continuously learn. So thank you very much for that.
Yeah.
I think we can now open the room for people's questions. Okay, so we have one question from Dr. Masdouk. What advices that you can say to the students in geology department?
Okay, I'm not a geologist as a background, as he knows. You know, as you may have heard, I am a petroleum engineering. I know a little bit of geology, so the advices will be always, you know, focus what you want, what section you want. In geology, I know, you know, there are also, you know, some subjects where you're interested at, and you know, always try to be on the top of the subject you're studying, and always go and explore what is next, what will come, how will be the working environment. So always you're on the top of the thing, so you will not be, you know, really in surprise when you start working. So you're prepared for every situation, and don't be, you know, really very optimist that again I will tell you the same thing, that everything will be greener. No, there are always hustles, and we obstacles, and we learn from these obstacles. They come to our ways just because we want to. There is a lesson. There is a lesson to be learned. Yeah, if the path is really smooth, we are not going to do any effort. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the effort comes when we faced with obstacles.
Correct. Yeah. Okay, Aisha Hajri, the Vice President of GSO, asking, Nasrat, I would like to ask, throughout your career, how would you describe Omani female geoscientists, networking and support? And what can we do to improve it? So it's about the networking and support for Omani females.
Okay, Aisha, let me be honest, because I didn't know much about it before. So it was my first time to be your guest, and I came to know it from you, from you messaging me from the past few weeks. I would like to be a part of it. I would always, you know, be a support, and I will always seek a support if, you know, if I'm really having some problems, or even, you know, advisors, and just, you know, communication to improve things together. I don't have any problems with that.
Thanks. We have Siham Al-Alawi asking, what is the challenges that you face as a petrophysicist?
Okay, as a petrophysicist, I started my career as a operation petrophysicist, which is, you know, that the rigs never stop days or nights. So I was getting these problems when I was single and, you know, no, not a mother. It was easy, you know. I even left one day from home, and my mother thought that my car was robbed. Yeah, somebody took my car, you know, stole my car. She didn't know that I was the one who drove midnight to PDO office to complete my evaluation. And suddenly she decided to call in the morning, and she said, "Your car is missing. Where are you?" I said, "I'm in the office." And she was surprised. "In the office now?" I said, "Yeah." So my family faced lots of these things, and they were getting midnight calls because of those days, you know, we didn't have mobiles and things. So this is one of the things I must say. But when you change to another department, like, you know, you be in the study center, but don't worry, you know, the duties you have to do always. But yeah, with time you can just manage your timing, and you can overcome this situation. Yeah. So when you get more experience, yeah, this is the thing. I was really worried of, you know, like going midnights to office, do evaluation, wait for the rig to finish, and all this. Sometimes you go and the data is not there, so you have to wait till the morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Sleepless nights, huh?
Mm-hmm. But it's interesting. It's interesting. It's really good. I enjoyed it. I tell you, you know, obstacles.
Yeah, I think that's the most important thing, that you enjoy it. Yeah. So Anwar Al-Basami is asking, do you think the oil and gas sector is promising sector in future?
Inshallah, why not? Yeah, it is. It is. It is because we are discovering new fields and new. Since I was in the university, people are saying, "Why are you taking petroleum engineering? Petrol will finish. Oil will finish soon. So what you will do?" Now I'm 26 years in the field, and we are still producing and working. So yeah, I think yeah.
Nice. Let's take maybe a few more questions. We have Raji Sheikh. He's asking, what are the most common problems facing you in the oil well industry in Oman?
Okay, in the oil wells facing this stocking and all this shale issues. This is mostly, as a petrophysicist, I can tell you, because sometimes we get this swelling of the shales, and we have some low what they call it, low porosity reservoirs and tight reservoirs. We are not we are not getting easy oil. This is it's very difficult. We have lots of problems with our wells, and with time we learned how to overcome these, but yeah, they are there.
Okay, is there any final question maybe? So are you okay, Nasrat, to continue? So let's take this question from Nasrat Al Balushi. I will also add to young engineers to try to be yourself. So she's more of a comment, giving a comment. Don't act, build your own strength and take challenges. Don't use a gender as a barrier. Chase your own career. The career won't chase you. Nice. Thank you, Nasra.
Yeah, I agree, Nasra. Yeah, you know me. I'm that sort of person. Yeah, on wherever they say this is not a field for ladies, I did it. So gender is no problem. Gender is no problem. Instead of thinking about gender, think how to improve, how to do your work, how to pursue things. Yeah, be always positive, be always on the top of of the things you're doing. Don't wait for anybody to disappoint you or discourage you. Encourage yourself, motivate yourself, and as I told you, the knowledge is there. You have to go and seek it, grab it. So it's just you, only you. So yeah, it's like you have to go and you have to seek. And as Nasra was saying, gender is not a barrier. Gender is just, if you are looking for excuses, then gender is a barrier. But if you want to do the thing, go ahead and pursue it. Don't wait. Okay, I'm a lady. No, I cannot do it. No. Nowadays, I see ladies doing more than men. In every, they're more superior. They're achieving more. Yeah. So gender is nothing. Yeah.
Alhamdulillah. So I think with that, thank you very much, Nasrat. I really enjoyed this interview. It was a pleasure having you, and we learned a lot from you, mashallah. Thank you very much, and have a good night.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity, GSO, and thank you, Aisha. And I wish I can help, be of help anywhere if you see. And also, I wish you people really benefit from what I said today, and I was of benefit today. I just it was my pleasure to be with you. Thank you.
You are really a real role model. Thank you very much, and have a good evening, everyone.
Thank you, Aisha. Thank you.
Thanks.